question again. I'm sorry.
I asked you when you felt like you considered yourself an artist.
Right, and I said that everybody wants to call themselves an artist from the get-go, but it's really difficult because you really don't feel like you can align yourself with the greats. So I felt like I was an artist when I dropped my first mixtape.
When was that?
I dropped my first mixtape in 2004.
2004. How old were you then?
I, in 2004, was 23.
23. You heard of Imposter Syndrome, right? That's what Imposter Syndrome is. It's like when you're doing the work, but you don't feel like you've earned the right to give yourself that label as an artist. So I think a lot of us kind of go through that.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's when you knew that you wanted to start your career in entertainment?
No. I was a basketball player before anything. So coming out of high school or being in high school, I was an athlete. I didn't really get into music until, like I said, when I was 17, I dropped out. I didn't know what was going on. All this time I was like trying to be a basketball player, and then all of a sudden, I get a girl pregnant, my kid's mom pregnant, and everything changed. So I'm anybody that knows me, any of my friends, anybody that really knows me, they know that I'm a real passionate person.
Oh yeah.
Like, I could say something and some people will mistake it for me being aggressive with them. But the people that get me know that I mean no harm. I'm just really passionate about what I say and what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Now when you get passionate, sometimes it sounds aggressive. So how did you start dabbling into film then?
I've been a film director. There's so many levels to this. I've been a film director for about 2 years.
So this is all recent,
right?
Okay.
But I've been a videographer for 5.
Okay.
What's the difference? I don't really want to get into that, but I picked up a camera. I picked up a camera about 5 to 6 years ago.
5 to 6 years ago,
and I just transitioned to be a film director about 2 years ago.
That's dope. What do you use? Are you a Adobe or are you Final Cut?
I am an Adobe user.
That's my natural enemy. I use Final Cut. Who have you shot videos for? What have you like? What's your Can you tell me about your journey into videography? Like how'd you start? And then who have you shot videos for?
I have shot videos for Montana 300, Twice Style from the Made Men, Benzino, Ness from Making the Band. I got a lot in my plate. Yeah, I shot a lot of videos for a lot of people. But right now, I'm just really focused on shooting videos for the people that don't have much of opportunities. I want to give those people, the people that don't have the same opportunities as the elite, the floor now. So I saw a lot of videos for a lot of people.
No, that's dope.
I think starting as a videographer made you a better director?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. To go back on your question, when you was talking about how did I get into it, can I go back and answer that?
Let's do it.
Because I got into film because early in my career, I always had a vision when I wrote my songs. And when I would hire different videographers, they wouldn't see my vision.
The point shooters.
And the camera holders.
Camera holders.
I knew I had to take my vision in my own hand. Nobody was doing what I needed to be done. I'm writing these songs, and you're totally going to the left. I just couldn't take it no more. So I bought a camera. It was an expensive camera. I think it was a Canon 7D.
Okay.
I got it on the internet, and I just started using it. And once I used it, it was funny how the people viewed me, because once I put the camera on me, it was like they knew I had a camera, and I just got calls like, would you shoot my video? Like, just like that. Remember, I just bought a camera for myself. Yeah. So I'm trying to put it on myself to get my vision out. But when I got that video out, everybody they seen that it was me that did the video. I was promoting, I did the video. I was putting out, J-Star Films, and people just started booking me. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting booked, and I believe in myself, so I was getting booked, and I was getting the money, and I would go home and get on the internet and go to YouTube and figure out how to do it, because I know I got his bread. I got to do something. And that drove me, because I started to see the money come in. And that was different than music, because as an artist, you're always dishing out. You got to get the show CD. You got to get the clothes. You got to get the studio time. You got to get the video. You got to pay for all these things.
Yeah.
Whereas it that me, holding the camera, it was different because I knew that I was a necessity for everybody's career.
Yeah.
Right.
And once I figured that out, I just kind of humbled myself and sat back, watched and analyzed, and just took it serious. Start films, and people just started booking me. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, in the beginning, I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting booked, and I believe in myself, so I was getting booked, and I was getting the money, and I would go home and get on the internet and go to YouTube and figure out how to do it because I know I got his bread. I got to do something, and that drove me because I started to see the money come in, and that was different than music because as an artist, you're always dishing out. You got to get the show CD. You got to get the clothes. You got to get the studio time. You got to get the video. You got to pay for all these things.
Yeah.
Whereas it that me holding the camera, it was different because I knew that I was a necessity for everybody's career.
Yeah.
Right.
And once I figured that out, I just kind of humbled myself and sat back, watched and analyzed, and just took it serious.
And how was that transition from videographer to director? Like, what did you start writing treatments, or you started?
I'm a writer. See, I write everything in my head, even though I can write it down. It's up here first. So if I need the help or if I need the extra space, like a memo pad, I'll write it down.
Yeah.
If I don't have enough brain space, I'll write it down. So 9 times out of 10, in the beginning, every treatment was written in my head. And it was amazing to my clients because they call me, I turn around their video, I show up no matter where I was at, no matter where they was at, whether it was South Carolina, Philadelphia, Baltimore, they would give me money.
Hell yeah.
And hope that I pop up. Absolutely. And hope that I'd pop up. And when I go there, that's the first step. Trust. Then I paid you and you showed up.
Yeah.
Boom. Now they see how hard I'm working on the ground. Jordan's on, scraping them. You know how people go out there, they want to be tiptoeing. I'm going out there hanging on buses, one arm, hand underneath, getting oil on me, just showing them I really mean well. I want this. And that right there, it was just residual. After that, everybody seen like, I want Jay, So I don't have customers. I have clients.
Yeah. Okay.
People, they believe in me. They know they could put their project in my hand and it's going to come back. First of all, I'm an artist. I know what it means to have a demand on something that you work hard on, but also to take the time and the care to be able to get them their project back in a timely fashion and exactly the way they want it. There's no greater feeling.
And has dipping into another artistry kind of helped your last one? So has that improved kind of like your artistic value?
No, finances. I'm gonna always be the same creator. Okay. J Star and Javon, JV, the same person. However, when J Star steps in the film, they got financial backing. So JV can move a lot different. Absolutely.
And how does that separate you from like a lot of like different artists? So because you have 2 different backgrounds.
Business structure.
Well, 3 actually, because you're also a rapper singer. Business structure.
Business structure.
Why does that matter?
If you don't have your business together, then what are you doing? I mean, that's a question. What are you doing? Sing all day, rap all day, podcast all day.
Yeah.
Where's your articles of incorporation?
Right.
A lot of people think that like kind of the business side of things kind of fucks up their artistic value or artistic like mindset. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm my own businessman. I'm my own owner. So I'd have to have a meeting with myself in the boardroom later to discuss that. Come on, man. I'm not playing, and I think that's the problem. Everybody's playing.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference when somebody's not playing and when somebody's playing.
What do you think about the Boston music scene? Do you think like people have that same grind set as you?
I love the Boston music scene. We're so creative. We're so creative. All the artists doing their thing right now, working hard, man, investing in themselves, not looking for a handout, out there on tour, busting their ass. Gotta respect it. What negative stuff can you say about somebody that want it and go get it? That's what we doing right now as Boston. Look around you. Look at yourself.
Yep.
Look at everybody right here. We grinding. This is our story. This is our journey. So hell yeah, I love Boston music and in the Boston music scene.
How is the pandemic for you?
It's hell, but I'm trying to find new ways, and it's challenging. It's challenging to find new creative ways to make money and to find new ways to keep me busy. I guess that's all I can say about that. Because I'm living the same. It's just that we're restricted on some things.
Yeah.
So I just I guess I got to try to find a way around that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's hell.
Got to get more clients in Florida. Over there.
Shout out to my man Bobby Washington in Florida. I do. He's not a client, he's a friend, and I actually just built a relationship with Bobby through the pandemic.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Bobby Washington is an R&B singer from Florida, and
How'd you do that though?
the internet. Me and Bobby ended up on the same soul charts in UK.
Okay.
And I was noticing him on the charts, and I just added him on Facebook, and just started being real and talking to him, and he was just a real one, and it's hard to come by real ones like that,
Yeah.
especially in the R&B scene. So me and Bobby got something, a new record coming soon, and yeah, Bobby Washington build relationships during the pandemic. You know,
Is
what I
that
mean?
like is that one of your like top favorite like collaborations, or what are your like your most favorite collaborations have you done?
Ooh, that's a tough question. Can't single nobody out on that. I can't single nobody out on that.
Well, give me some favorite experiences.
favorite experience. I will give you my latest past experience that were great. How about that? Can I rephrase it that way?
Go ahead.
So, like that. I just did a record with Philly rapper Wise, which was a connect from Ness from Making the Band. And that's one of my favorite records right now. It's called Keep It 100. It's doing well on my Spotify. And it's being played on the radio right now worldwide. We have a music video out right now doing well on all premium channels, not just YouTube. And that was a pretty good experience because it was very organic, the way it happened. It was business first as far as the video, as far as the film was concerned. And I didn't overstep the job duty.
Yeah.
I just was patient, and eventually I sent Wise a record, and it was a wrap from there. That's one of my latest favorite experiences. Another one of my favorite records, all-time favorite, would be the record I did with Dre Robinson and Mobb Deep.
Oh yeah.
Called Get Right, which basically jump-started my career back in 2004, I believe. Shout out to Joey Politics, G-Spin, Marcus DL. Those guys played a big role in that record back then.
How did that even come?
That record was another organic situation. I was walking through St. Joe's development, as a young one, and I was singing loud. I'm a very rambunctious. Nah, not now. I'm very, very prominent, loud person.
Yeah.
And I was just singing loud, and this guy came out the window. Was like, "Yo, that's you singing?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Come over. This is Joey Politics."
Okay.
And I think he got my number at that time. Was like, "I want to take you to the studio." And at that time, when I was singing like that, everybody was telling me they was going to take me to the studio. So I didn't really think nothing. I was like, whatever. And when I went home, Joey called me and took me to the studio. My first studio session ever in my life was with Joey Politics at Walt Studio.
Yeah.
Next to down Fenway.
Okay.
Anyways, it was Walt Studio upstairs. Downstairs was right by Berkeley.
Yeah.
And I did a record for Crumb Snatcher when he was signed to RCA. It didn't make the album, but
Yeah, that's still dope. Though.
I got the experience.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, because I liked Crumb. You know what I'm saying? I knew about Crumb at that time. So Joey brought me. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm here with Crumb, nigga. For my thugs in the club, I started going, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nigga.
Gotta do it.
It didn't make the record, but I built a relationship. You know, me and Crumb still homies to this day. Got many more records after that, but fell right into place, man, because I was going from Wise, and it jumped into Crumb. So yeah, Crumb would be another experience that I really enjoy. That I add to my arsenal that I really enjoyed learning from. And Twice Style OG from Boston. My big homie and my group member. We have a group called Team One.
Team One.
Yep. We have a 5-song EP out right now on all major platforms, and we're working on our first video soon. But yeah.
I feel like there's a lesson there about opportunity. Like you got to be like a walking billboard. Like you were just you loudly singing, and someone like gave you opportunity.
Yeah. The first opportunity for me to be here.
Yeah.
So that's different. That's if I didn't do that, I probably would never be here. Like living in the music.
Yeah.
You know, because I needed motivation. I needed to see something to get started, and Joey made me see that, and he took me to New York for my first time.
Yeah.
I was going to New York, working with other artists that was, that had deals, So it was a really crazy experience. And then to just, just like go blank, what I'm saying, and do nothing because I got family issues and everything. So it was a crazy, 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 crazy journey.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy roller coaster.
And how do you deal with like seizing like opportunity? Are there sometimes you're like, damn, I don't feel like I'm ready for this, or you just take it, everything you can? Just
I'm hard on myself for sure. I definitely think sometimes I can't do stuff. Actually, before coming to the interview today, I was talking to one of my homies, Fresh, and I was like, bro, I don't even know if I'm really ready to perform, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, you need
what the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
And I'm hard on myself. Even my girl, like, what I'm saying? I'll be doing a video, editing the video, and I'm like, she'll come in, she'll be like, that's nice. That, her women talk. That's nice. That's whatever they say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you ain't being directed. It probably look like shit.
Yeah.
You ain't saying nothing, and I gotta have it to him tomorrow, and you just tell me what you feel.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and so I'm like, I'm hard, dog. It looks nice. Like, it's not that she's saying that it looks nice and it's not. It's like, I don't know what you expecting her to say. She doesn't go film like that. It looks nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hard on myself in every aspect, even when it comes to, even being a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the best that I can in a lot of areas. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I'm always beating myself up. And it's cool for me to beat myself up to be a better person, but I beat myself up to the point where I just want to seclude myself from everybody. I don't get no work done. I don't eat. I don't do nothing. And that's the discipline that I got to learn about myself right now. Being a boss, being a businessman, and having a lot of obligation and responsibility. There's a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm wondering right now, like, what do you kind of have in place that you do to kind of handle those things? Like, you're like, oh shit, I'm getting into this funk. Let me go do this, or let me go do that, or do I talk to this person, or do I talk to that person? What is, like, when you know that you're going down, like, because a lot of artists experience that shit. You know what I mean? What do you do? What do you have in place to kind of counteract it?
I don't have an answer for that, because I know that's one of my weaknesses right there. That's something I can't answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a song out right now called Anxiety. I deal with anxiety on a regular basis. It's a real mental issue. It's something real. It's not just a word people use. I feel like sometimes I'm congested. The walls are closing in. I can't breathe. I get nervous. I worry about a lot of shit. So I'm trying now to find answers for that. And next week I probably will be setting up some therapy sessions just to be real with myself. You know what I mean?
No, I think that's dope. No, good. Going back to kind of like you were saying that like your girlfriend, she said that's nice, or you get pep talks from your friends sometimes. How do you keep a good level of like criticism, and then like having yes men around you? You know what I mean? Because the last thing you want to have is like yes men around you, everyone who agrees with you and is not giving you what it is. So how do you kind of like make sure that you have the right amount of criticism and the right amount of like yes men type shit?
Well, I can't make sure that I have the right amount of criticism of that, but I know that I can only say everybody around me, they know my attitude. I'm not going to let you tell me to do shit and do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's bottom line. Anybody that knows me, they know. They're going to tell you he's hard to work with. It's really not that. I don't know what it is, but it's not that. I'm not hard to work with. I told you in the beginning, I'm a very passionate person. I may say yes to you. Do you want a burger? Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I want that burger.
Yeah, I want a fucking burger.
Jeez,
You know what I mean, bro? It's not that I know my friends are my friends. Put it that way.
Is it that you have a low level of tolerance? So say like you're in the studio, it's like someone's doing this.
No
Get the
patience.
fuck out.
No patience. That's me.
Okay.
That's me. In my life, in my car. People that I have a dog. Excuse me, I don't have a dog. My dog passed away. Sorry, Gamble. I love you, Gamble. But listen, for real, I had a dog, right? And I had some people that I hung around with, and my dog would always be in the front seat. And they told me to put my dog in the back seat. And I told him they gotta walk. Cause my
Oh,
dog's not
shit,
getting in
yeah,
the back seat,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like this nigga live with me every day.
Yeah.
He this is his car.
Right.
I'm his father.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
telling my dog, I already
Yeah.
know you don't fuck with me like that. You get your ass in the back seat, respect what I'm doing,
Yeah.
or walk, my nigga. You don't even got a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
how you gonna tell my dog? So that's how I get down.
Yeah.
I don't really. The reason why I'm here too, humbly, is because I chose to not follow sheep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going that way. I'm over there. Sometimes I'm over there by myself, and I'm fine with that.
Okay. Oh, told y'all.
Yeah, nah, let me hit that. Yeah, we gotta hit that.
For real.
And have you always been that way? Or is that something, a mindset that you had to grow into